stay-at-home mom. I have house duties and mom duties, plus being a YouTuber. It's just, I love every second of it, don't get me wrong. It's hard though, but I really want to push out 3 videos a week for you guys. So I'm kind of thinking that it would be easier on me, but it would still be enjoyable for you guys if I did one video being minimal talking and just kind of like the classic triggers and things like that. At least on my Instagram story, a lot of you said that you wanted me to start posting again process. I mean, you know, I've only uploaded, I think, like, definitely under 100 videos, so I'm still really trying to get started with things, you know. My temptation to tap on things is so strong, but we're doing lid sounds only, so. Alright, let's move on to the next item. Let's move on to this natrium, whatever, vitamin C complex serum. I like the way that this sounds because it has this long neck pump, so it sounds kind of like hollow when you put it on. Guys, I'm seriously hoping that you can't hear all the crap going on outside in the background. Like, just so you know, I have a window right here, right? And I have, how do you explain it? Not saran wrap, but kind of like saran wrap on the window, to kind of, you know, like when you weatherproof your house, and you can get like the shrink wrap, I think, for the windows to kind of keep the cold out and keep the heat inside. That's what I have on here, and I never took it off because I figured it would help. But what I did do is I peeled it back a little bit, and I put in a pretty decent size foam panel, I guess. It's just regular foam. It's nothing like specifically for noise canceling, but yeah, I did that, and then over top I have like a couple of curtains. I don't know why I can't speak today. And then I have this fluffy blanket over top, to kind of really like seal out the noises. And I would say definitely works better than what I had before, but you can still hear things, and it's just so annoying. Like, and it's hard to try to edit, you know what I mean? Like, edit out the sounds. It's really difficult without making the noises that I'm creating and my voice sound all wonky. But I don't like the noises of this nearly as much as the other, so I'm gonna switch. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to this caramel sleeping mask. It's basically a dupe. Oh yeah, that sounds better. It's basically a dupe for the Laneige sleeping mask. Because I can't justify spending like $20 on a lip mask when I can get this for like half the price. And so this came in a pack of 3, and it smells so good, and it's so nice and thick, and I use it during the day too. I don't just use it as a lip mask at night. So it came with 2 of the berry flavors scents, just like the Laneige one, and then it also came with a lime one, which is so delicious smelling, and so is this one. But yeah, and it gives you like a very light peachy pink sheen to the lips, which I freaking love. And then the lime one is just a clear sheen, I guess you could say. Oh, that sounds strong. Alright, let me move on to the next one. Alright, let's change things up a little bit and switch to something smaller. This is a little lip balm. I'm sorry, it's called a lip butter. It's from Tree Hut, and I love Tree Hut's sugar scrubs. They're so good. It doesn't sound as prominent as I would have liked, but that's okay. Honestly, I don't like this one as much as I would have liked, so I'm gonna switch items. Okay, let's move on to... Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, that smells horrible. This is the Youth to the People. Youth to the People. Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask, and I mean, I've put a dent in it and I've used it. It's like sample size, but I don't know. I mean, you guys, if you saw my last video, it turned into like a skincare rant thing because, like I said, I used to be a master esthetician, skincare specialist, and so the whole reason I'm saying that is because this is supposed to have, well, it has vitamin C in it. So it says Macquarie, vitamin C, squalene, and hyaluronic acid. Vitamin C cannot stay stable in an environment like this. Like, it has to be, good example, it has to be in a pump, in an enclosed, opaque pump type form, or in a dropper. Again, that's opaque, because as soon as the light hits it, it kills out all of the benefits. So the whole reason that, you know, I don't know, I didn't see that it said vitamin C on it, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten it, but I saw, you know, the Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask, so I was like, whatever, let me try this. But then when I got it, I saw that it said vitamin C, and I was like, oh, but I still used it, because even though it doesn't, you know, you can't get the benefits of the vitamin C, it's still really nice and hydrating, because it does have squalene and hyaluronic acid in it, which, if you do not know, squalene is, it's not necessarily an oil, it's a derivative of olive oil, but it's not oil, but it feels like oil, but it doesn't feel like oil. How many times can I say oil in one freaking sentence? Anyways, it's really good for all skin types for sure, especially if you're prone to acne. Again, I don't know how this turned into a skincare rant kind of thing, but and then hyaluronic acid is amazing for the skin. I'm not gonna say too much. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but I started out with my YouTube journey doing skincare videos. So now that I'm talking about it, I'm like getting into it, but I'm like, stop, you're doing ASMR now. But I'll talk more about that story in a Q&A video, which, again, I don't know if I noticed this, but leave me questions down below that you guys might have for me, because I definitely want to do like a Q&A, get to know me kind of thing. But I do want to say I did get a couple already. I will not be talking about my daughter or like my personal family kind of stuff, because in today's world, honestly, you have to protect your kids. It's just, people are so crazy nowadays, and it's not, I'm definitely one of those crunchy moms. Like, my daughter is her own person, and she wouldn't have wanted me to tell. I know that sounds so crazy, but I mean, I just want to keep her private life private, you know what I mean? While I can protect her, I'm gonna protect her. I wasn't originally supposed to talk as much in this video, but you know me. Such a bitchy resting face, it's